God's grace is visible through the loving, unexpected acts of Christian kindness we share in our Acts 1:8 ministry. I enjoy seeing people react to God's grace and how they appreciate it. We are planting seeds and praying that the Holy Spirit will touch their hearts.
One of the things that I've really been blessed to be able to do through Teen Mops is to be able to see the moms and the girls that come in as Jesus sees them, to kind of get past the labels that society has put on them and to see them for the beautiful creation that God made them. And to be able to show them and reveal them by helping to meet some of their physical and emotional needs through speakers and through our Mop Smart has been able to clear up their vision so that they're able to see who they are in Jesus' eyes and to see the grace that he has to offer them. And it's been a blessing to be able to do that to others and to be able to receive that as well.
God's grace demands that we are gracious. My role as the coordinator of Coffee Break is my response to the grace God has lavished on me. We are called to serve with an attitude of gentleness, humility, and patience. Coffee Break Bible Study reaches women of various ages, churches, and stages of life. I pray that these women who attend can see that my role in this study is to share the message of God's grace. We clearly see God's grace in action here. He put me in such a place that I can share in the act of giving out grace.
Friendship Club means a lot to me, and the food is good, of course. And the lessons are very good. And the one thing I've learned about it is it helps you grow in your faith. And it's always good to see the same people come back and new ones come in.
I think God has helped me grow through GEMS by, working in the lives of girls in this church for the last 20 years. Every time I see a former GEM make profession of faith, I think God's really used me to affect the life of that person, that child of his. And yet, every time I see the girls in GEMS interact with each other and do something for each other, I think, wow, God's using those girls to affect my life and help me grow in my faith. So.
Yeah, I think God uses GEMS to build relationships, not only relationships between the girls, but also relationships from counselor to counselor, girl to girl. But the best relationship is the relationship that they build with God.
I've seen God's grace work through myself as a cadet leader, in that despite many times that I've been unprepared or unable to use tools, God's been able to utilize the gifts of various cadet leaders as a complement to each other to help the kids. God's grace shines through all the cadet leaders, despite our shortcomings and the boys and sometimes a little misbehaving. They still have great goodness shown through them that God's given them, a joy to learn, and a love for learning more about God's creation.
Okay, first of all, volunteering at Salvation Army's free clinic. There are no special skills required, just the willingness to talk to people. And as you talk to them, you find out they all have their own individual problems. But through all this has shown me how God has blessed my family and me in many ways in comparison to the life that these people have. He has shown me how much he has blessed our church family, and with a good sense of morality and making better life choices. The experience has shown me that without the guiding hand of God, we can experience a life lost in the problems of this world. So you see that, and you go home and feel God has really blessed me.